Well, here we are in a very, very sunny Paris. Notre Dame is behind us, and here's Jamie Roberts, who's turned all French now with his blue and white stripy t-shirt. And you, sir, have had an amazing few months, 4 major highlights. Let's start with the first one. April, you qualified as a doctor.
Yeah, I got my final results in April. I actually graduated in July, but found out I'd be graduating in April. And, it was pretty cool. It was a pretty special moment for my family and me. It's something I've worked very hard on. After school, I've been in university for 8 years in Cardiff and managed to combine it with rugby. It's been very tough, very challenging at times, and but it's something I'm very proud of to have achieved whilst I'm still playing rugby. So it's a nice box ticked, in my academic life, and hopefully something which I can pick up after my rugby career.
Okay, secondly, you're on the Lions tour, you got injured, you thought the tour was over, but thankfully you managed to recover from your hamstring injury. Before we talk about that wonderful third test, something else wonderful happened, which is not rugby related, but a major highlight for you.
Yeah, no, I was very lucky. I was Managed Preachers are a band which, are very close to, me, because it was one of the first albums I bought. This Is My True Tommy Yours was, one of their, great albums, and I grew up listening to it as an adolescent. And to get the chance to play with them, I was obviously injured for the first 2 tests, and that test in Melbourne, I was injured for the game, and so the Friday night they were playing a gig in Melbourne, and I got the invite to go and play with them on stage, and it's something I look back at now with massive gratitude to James Bradfield for allowing me to play on stage with him, but really proud. I got and chuffed to bits really. I got the chance to play with those guys on stage, and every time I've heard them live, probably 4 or 5 times now, they still amaze me. His voice, the music is always very impressive. As you said, one of the highlights of my life without doubt.
8 days later, you've recovered from your hamstring, you're playing in what proved to be the decider for the Lions test, and there you go, 60 odd minutes gone, you romp over to score a try that absolutely ended any debate that the Lions weren't going to win.
Yeah, it was obviously to score a try in a game of that magnitude is always very pleasing, but the performance, the team performance, and just the way we went about that match, it was very clever. It was very astute. A lot of hard work had gone into the planning for that game, and it all came good. It all came good when it mattered most, and that's what professional sport is about. The Lions tour, I came very close in 2009 of being a part of a winning Lions series, and that was heartbreaking. But to actually go there, and avenge that, that misery of 2009, the second test in Loftus, it was very hard to take, and to actually put that right, win a Lions test series is something which will stay with every player on that tour to the day they die. So, it's an amazing achievement.
And also for you, you thought your tour was over a few weeks earlier, but you end up scoring a try. I would suggest a wonderful moment for you in your whole career.
Yeah, no, it's I did think I was going home, and having had a hamstring tear, I thought it was quite serious. And I have to, I owe a huge amount to the medical team on the Lions tour, who kept me out there and worked very hard to get me back. And ultimately it proved a good decision to keep me out there. I managed to get myself fit for the last game, and I was selected, and did a good job. So it's just an amazing moment. That try was something that will stay with me forever, and it's kind of weird watching it back on replays because you can't quite remember it because it all happens so quickly. It's a bit of a blur. So it's an amazing moment.
And if that's not enough, here we are now in Paris. You've signed for Racing Metro. You're about to start a new chapter in your life. Sounds a stupid question really. The sun's shining, we're outside Notre Dame, we're by the Seine. Why come here?
Yeah, it's a pretty cool city. There's a lot happening here. It's very vibrant, even though a lot of the Parisians I think have left for August, they're all on holiday, but the next couple of weeks now they'll start all flooding back in, and supposedly it becomes terrifically busy, which is quite cool. There's obviously a lot of stuff happening here, and one, I can learn a new language, 2, I get to learn about a city like Paris. 3, I'm playing under new coaches in a new environment with new teammates, and ultimately the chance to do that in your rugby career doesn't come around too often. So especially in a city such as this, and in a league such as top 14, all those ingredients added up to the reason behind me moving, and the fact that I've never left Cardiff in my life. I've stayed there for university, whilst a lot of my friends have moved away, and I've stayed there for my degree. And now that's in the back pocket and finished. It was a golden opportunity for me to come here and try something new in life, and I'm massively glad I've done it.
Bonne chance.
Merci.